everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with a tutorial and this time it is festival inspired. I went to Park Life Festival at the beginning of June. I know that there's loads of other festivals coming up this summer. I know I'm hitting up a few of them towards the end of the summer, but I just thought I'd share with you a festival look, one that I actually wore to one of the days at Park Life. I'll insert an image somewhere if I can. But yeah, I basically wore this makeup look and it was so fun to wear. My best friend and I both went with matching makeup, except for the lips, just because we couldn't be bothered to top up our lips for the whole day, so we decided to leave out the lips and just make the focus on the eyes. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I've shown you a really nice lip that will go with this eye makeup, and I just think it's such a fun makeup look, and it's summertime, it's festival time, so you can really get fun and creative and go all out and wear glitter, and yeah, no one's gonna say anything to you. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy watching this tutorial. You obviously can switch up the colors. You don't have to use the exact same products. Just get inspired and have fun with it, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Hey guys, okay, so as usual, I've started off with my brows already done, and I'll link the tutorial for that down below in the info box for you. I'm starting off with my eyes, and I've got my MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre as a base, and I'm just applying this all over with my fingers, and this is just going to help the eyeshadows stick on the eyes a lot longer and stop them from creasing. Then I've got the eyeshadow called Myla by MAC, and this is kind of like a base eyeshadow, and I'm taking this all over the lid all the way up to the brow bone. Then I've got Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek, and this is almost like very similar to Soft Brown by MAC, and it's a good transition blending colour. So all the other colours we're going to put on are going to blend into this one. I'm just focusing that eyeshadow on the crease, and then I've got Chrome Yellow eyeshadow by MAC, and this is just going to be placed on the inner and outer corners mainly for now. And to get more of a precise application, I'm using a pencil brush to do this. And then just taking a clean blending brush with no extra product on it, and I'm just softly blending out that eyeshadow. And then I'm just going back in with my pencil brush and some more Chrome Yellow eyeshadow just to build up that colour, and then blend it out again. So you can keep doing this process until you get your desired effect. So I want to be able to see the yellow, but I don't want it to look too harsh. Then I've got Red Brick eyeshadow by MAC, and on the same pencil brush I'm just taking this over the top, and I'm not taking it all the way over the top of the yellow eyeshadow because I still want to be able to see the yellow. So it will go from being an orange to a yellow, kind of like gradient, and then I just want to go in with my blending brush once more and repeat the same process. So apply the eyeshadow, blend it out, then reapply the eyeshadow again to intensify it, and then blend it out again until you get your desired effect. Then on a clean 217 blending brush, I'm just going to take the orange eyeshadow, which is called Red Brick, all the way through the crease, just to make sure that the eyeshadows on the inner and outer corners meet in the middle. Then I've got my MAC eyeliner mixing medium and my MAC gold glitter, and I am using the mixing medium as an adhesive, so I'm just patting that on the center of the eyelid first, and then I'll be patting the glitter over the top of that. And I prefer using a mixing medium to eyelash glue because I find that it stays on a lot longer and it's a lot more comfortable to wear on the eyes as well. Then I'm just taking the yellow eyeshadow again, and I'm just packing this on around the glitter so that we can see the gradient effect once more, and just blending them in together as you can see. Then I've got Swiss Chocolate eyeshadow by MAC, so any kind of warm brown, and I'm just taking this through the crease just to deepen it up slightly, but I'm hardly touching my eye. I'm really using this really softly. Then I've got Nylon eyeshadow by MAC. You could use any brow bone highlighter you want, and I'm just taking this on my brow bone. So moving on to skin, I've got my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer, and I am just concealing and correcting any areas that I feel need covering up. I have got a full tutorial on this, so I'll link it down below for you as well. And then for foundation, I'm mixing my MAC Studio Fix Fluid with the Face and Body Foundation, and I'll leave all the shades and everything down below in the info box. So I'm just patting this all over my skin first, or dotting it around, and then using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to pat over it and blend it out into my skin. And this just gives me the most flawless looking skin ever whenever I use this method, and I prefer it to using a brush so much more. Then for concealer, I've got my MAC Mineralized Concealer in the shade NW25, and I like to use an NW concealer because it's going to cancel out my dark circles. So then I'm just blending out that concealer with the same sponge, but I'm using the pointy side of it this time. I really like this concealer because it's not too heavy on the skin and it's quite hydrating, but it still gives you enough coverage, and I like the fact that it's still able to highlight. And then just to set that area, I'm using my Ben Nye Banana Powder as always, and I'm using my sponge to do this, so I'm like really packing on the setting powder, and I'll dust off the rest later. Then I'm just setting my face with my mineralized skin finish in the shade medium dark, and I'm patting over my skin instead of pulling the product around, and that's just really going to hold my makeup in place. Then I've got a black eyeshadow, and I'm just taking this on an angled brush and really softly pushing this into my lash line. I didn't really want to wear eyeliner with this look. I just wanted something really soft, but that's still going to give me a little bit of depth around my upper lash line. And then on my lower lash line, I'm taking the same red brick eyeshadow, and then I'm just blending the chrome yellow over the top of that. And then I'm just dusting off the rest of my setting powder, and I just find that this method really helps my concealer stay on all day, and that's what you want for when you're going to a festival. Then I'm just taking the same glitter and mixing medium on my inner and outer corners of my eyes to make it pop that extra bit, and I love this. I find it really completes the eye makeup. As the eyes are quite dramatic, they do need to be completed with some falsies, and I've got my Girls with Attitude false lashes called Notice Me, and I really like them because they're super comfortable to wear. Then I'm just applying mascara on my top and bottom lashes, and this is really going to help bind the false lashes together with your own lashes. Then you want to just take any black eyeliner. This is the one that I always use because it's safe for my contact lenses, and I'm just running this along my lower lash line, and I go in a couple times just to really set it. Now for contouring, I've got my MAC sculpting powder, and I'm just taking this down the sides of my nose and on my cheekbones as well, and I love using this powder because it's quite a cool toned brown, so it's perfect for creating shadows and depth in the face, which is perfect for contouring. As for bronzer, I've got my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, and I'm just running this over the top of my contours slightly, and then up on my temples as well, just to give me that sun-kissed look. So you can apply bronzer anywhere where the sun is naturally going to hit you, and you could put it on the tip of your nose, obviously around your forehead as well, and like I did on my cheekbones as well. To highlight, I've got my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, which is unfortunately broken, but I love dusting this over the tops of my cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose. I just find that this gives me such a gorgeous glow, and it's lovely in the summer. And then with my finger, I just like to put some on the tip of my nose for an extra pop of highlight. And then for blusher, I've got my MAC Mineralized Blush in the shade Warm Soul, and this is a new favorite of mine. It's gorgeous. I think it's going to be my summer blusher, but yeah, it's a perfect pinky peachy blush, and it's not too shimmery on the skin. I love it. Then moving on to lips, I've got Cherry Lip Liner by MAC, and I'm just lining my lips with this. And when lining my top lip, I like to start from the outer corner and work my way in, as that opens up the lip and gives you a fuller looking lip. For lipstick, I've got MAC Lady Danger, and this is just gorgeous, perfect summer lipstick once again. And then taking MAC Peach Stock Lipstick, I'm just placing this on the center of my lips to make it pop, and it will give you like a kind of like a little bit of an ombre lip, and it just also helps giving you a fuller looking lip. Then I'm just going back around with my lip liner again, and I think that is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching that. I hope you have fun recreating it and going to any festivals that you may be going to. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below letting me know what else you'd love to see, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!